Who has been the best employee you had work for you? Um, so that's a great question. It's none of the guys that I currently have. I'm not putting them down, but I've had guys that would work circles around the guys that I have now. Again, I'm not putting them down, but I've had some great workers. There was one guy that I remember, and he wasn't like a super skilled guy, but everything he did was right. Everything he did was thought out. He didn't ask me a million questions. He just knew what to do on the job. If he really didn't know what to do, he would ask me a question. I would tell him, and he would do exactly what I told him to do. Not only would he do what I told him to do, he would always go a little bit above and beyond. Um, I can't find anybody, I cannot find anybody that goes above and beyond for me for a long time. Somebody that'll stay late after work and clean the truck off just because it needs to be done. Somebody that will go to the gas station and fuel up the truck because they know that it's smarter and it'll save time in the morning. It'll make the morning easier. I can't get guys to do anything extra for me. It's not extra. They're getting paid, obviously. But there's a term that came up kind of like it became popular like a year and a half, 2 years ago. It's called quiet quitting. It's not exactly as it sounds, quitting, like quitting your job or giving up, but it's basically doing the bare minimum. It's basically doing only what is expected of you and nothing more. And that whole concept drives me nuts. However, I see it every day. Um, I see it all the time. It's normal. It's what I live with now. Quiet quitting, and it's just the way that it is. Guys just do the least amount possible to keep you somewhat satisfied. Nobody ever goes above and beyond for me. Shouldn't say never because I can't remember any right now, but there's probably been some, but very, very, very infrequently. More often than not, it's how fast can I get out of here and go do my own thing. And there's no real care. A lot of times I feel like um, I felt like this a lot. You feel like you help people out, so you expect to get treated right. You expect a little bit in return for all that you've done, and things are pretty one-sided. As far as I'm concerned, things are pretty, and they've been like that for a long time. So I'm not putting my guys down. I'm just telling you the facts. I'm being a little bit more honest than I would be on YouTube, just because this is obviously a much smaller platform for me. But everything I said is 100% correct, and I'd say it again too. So I get disappointed very regularly. I'll put it that way. So let's see. Generation lazy. Jason said it, not me. Jason said generation lazy. Yeah, I mean, honestly, it's just super disappointing. Like the younger generation that comes up. Now, I'm not like I don't want to put everybody in the same category because there are a ton of young guys, young gals, very hardworking, um, you know, tons of work ethic, character, all that. So, but I'm generalizing, but yeah, it's true. Like the younger generation, they just don't got it. Um, they need to be told what to do. They need to they need to be motivated from the outside. They don't have that internal motivation. Like in the morning, I wake up super early every day, like super early. I have for many, 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 many years, and I don't have a problem getting up. I get out of bed and I go to work, and I'm going to work hard every single day. I'm going to do whatever it takes. I don't care. I have a lot of problems. I'm going to solve them. I'm going to figure out solutions. I'm going to take care of my customers. I'm going to do good work. I'm going to fight through all the pressure that comes with owning a small business. It's got to be kind of in you to want to do that. A lot of people don't want that kind of pressure. They don't want that responsibility in this younger generation. They want a paycheck and they want to do as least amount as possible. And again, I'm not grouping everybody into that category. I'm just generalizing, but there are a lot of young people that are like that. And it's frustrating to guys like me because a lot of the young guys have the smarts and they have the potential, they just don't have the drive. So that's just the way that it is. So little frustration coming out of me tonight, but every once in a while, I guess that's okay, right?